It's a new day and a new update, which means it's time for me to take my freshly Fortune 3 pickaxe and go get some copper, which I think there should be a lot in this cave I went to go into to get the iron. So, I mean, I guess in theory I could have just made my way to the ancient city, but I just feel like it would be nice to have a little friend. Okay, well that was enough that I didn't have to go that deep into the cave. Time to smelt up this copper. I should have just gotten a whole stack, shouldn't I? I have to think about the math. You know what? I'll just do that. That'll be 32. That'll be enough to make a golem. And while we're waiting for that to get done cooking, where is the item? There is the item. Anyway, while we're waiting, someone did supply a name suggestion. And they suggested the name Hannah, which I like, because Hannah starts with the letters H and A like Happygast, and also it is a palindrome. So now I just have to try to reach my Happygast from the ground, which I'm hoping this will be less painful than when I tried to leash them to the boat. And the boat is unleashed. Please tell me the leads did not disappear. Okay, lead did not disappear. This is still not ideal. Okay, Hannah, I need to name you. I need to name you. If you could please come back down to the ground, not the ground up there. Oh, please, please. And your name is Hannah. I assume it's Hannah. I can't see it. I assume I have to be really up close. Okay, that's not... I feel like the display name should be just a tiny bit larger because of how large the Happygast is, but maybe that's just a me problem. You know what? Maybe I don't worry about trying to releash the boat, because if this is any indication, I get the unfortunate feeling... Okay, right, I forgot. I have to not... Nope. Okay, how... Right, crouch, and then the button. Okay, anyway, I suspect that since the boat came unleashed, if I try to releash it, it's just gonna get undone again, and then I'm gonna be replicating work for me, and I do not need that kind of stress. Well, it's dusk, so I think maybe I'll just chop some trees. That way I can get some more emeralds. And I know I wanted to get a full stack of emerald blocks, but I think maybe I've delayed too long. I think I should just take the emeralds I have with me and move along. Are you selling anything new and interesting? You are not selling anything new and interesting. Right, they changed how dye looks. You know, it's gonna take some getting used to, but I mean, it does look more interesting than like the like sad plain oval that they used to have before. So it's an improvement. It is an improvement. I don't have any more axes. Well, I guess I just go and trade with the toolsmith. Well, first I guess I should trade with the Fletchers and then trade with the toolsmith. But first I should make sure the Fletchers can actually trade with me and that they're not messed up from the previous day. Nope, you're expensive. You're expensive. You're normal. Thank you for being normal. And this is a prime time to fix my pickaxe. Okay, are you normal? You are also normal. Thank you for being normal. Okay, I'm out of wood, but I need to trade with the toolsmith anyway. Oh, toolsmith, I require axes. You are not selling a better axe, so I will buy stone axe. Could I make an iron axe? Yes, but that is a waste of iron. And also I'm upgrading the toolsmith, and I want to see what the toolsmith will provide, because I just think that it would be cool to see what they will sell me. If I was intelligent, I would pull up my video on this seed and I would see where, because I think there's a part where the ancient city intersects. Well, not intersects, but like there's a part where there's the ancient city, and then right above the ancient city, there's also the trial chamber. I don't know why I dug that dirt block, but that's what happens when I try to talk and do something at the same time. Anyway, if I was intelligent, I would go look where that location is. So I'm gonna go do that now. Okay, 2 bits of great news. First of all, I remembered to unmute my mic after I was done, and second, I have the coordinates for where we need to go once I'm done chopping down this tree. And it's raining. Of course it's raining. Oh, did they change the way rain looks? They changed how rain looks! No! I wanted sunshine! You did this. Whoever it was that was complaining about, we can't possibly ever have times where it's raining and the sun is out. You did this. You did this! I mean, it is kind of atmospheric. Like if I'd made like a castle with like a library tower and like a nice little library nook where you could imagine you had like a cup of tea or hot chocolate if that's your thing, or even coffee. I don't like coffee, but like I'm imagining that would provide a similar level of coziness. But I didn't make one. I'm stuck here in the rain. You did this. I was happy because I remembered to unmute my mic, and I found the coordinates for where I need to go in order to hit the trial chamber and the ancient city at the same time, and then this happens. Of course. Why would I expect anything different? Like, if we're going for realism, yes, this is more realistic than what it was before, but I think it would be neat if there were occasions where it would be sunny while there was rain and we could get like a pretty little rainbow in the sky. I just think that would be lovely. I think it would be cute. It would be extremely cool if we could have that happen from time to time. And in fact, you know what? Because Minecraft is always like, ooh, we gotta be educational. We gotta be educational so that kiddos can understand how the world works. If we had that, if we had times where the sun was out while it was raining and there was a rainbow, that's an opportunity for kids to learn that sunlight plus rain equals rainbow. So it'd be educational. It'd be very cool. The other thing is this has made it very dark. That or it's just we're at the end of the day. We're at the end of the day, aren't we? Yeah, we're at the end of the day. Okay. Of course. Okay, rain, please stop. Please stop. Thank you. That is infinitely better. Like, just imagine how much more joyous whimsy we could have. Like, yes, this blue sky and the white clouds, they're all very pretty as is. But just imagine the joyous whimsy of a rainbow in the sky. And I'm not saying it's got to be every time it rains. Actually, you know what? Maybe that would make it more... I mean, okay, I'm thinking on one hand, okay, coding for different types of rainstorms would make things more complicated for the developers, yes. But we already have more than one kind of rainstorm, because we have thunderstorms as well. So, like, I mean, I don't know what it would look like to code that, but, like, it has to be possible. I guess, realistically, I don't know that would be super high on the list of priorities for the developers. Because, like, I know part of why it seems like they're not prioritizing a lot of changes to, like, the end and the nether is, like, apparently not a lot of players actually make it to the end in the nether. They're just content to be in the overworld in the early game, which, by the way, I don't have a problem with. I think the overworld is the best dimension to be in. But, you know, this would be something you could add to the overworld, and it would be a nice, fun little whimsical thing that would benefit most of the people who play this game, because most of the people are playing in the overworld, probably, I guess. I don't know. I guess that depends on whether or not they have the weather cycle on, which they might not. I don't know. I don't have access to that information. Mojang has access to that information, and perhaps that's why they've determined it would not be beneficial to have rainbow storms. I just think we have thunderstorms, we have rain, we have rainbow storms. I don't know how else to call it. You know what? Never mind. I might just delete this entire part of the video. Maybe that's what I do. Okay, I've chopped all of the trees that are up. Of course, I was about to be done. You know what? I think I plant these saplings. I leave you for another time, because I think I should move along to selling whatever wood I can, and then I think I just make my way over to the trial chamber and the ancient city. I mean, I'll hit the trial chamber first, so maybe that's what we look at. But, like, the trial chamber should have goodies in it. Wait, in theory, I just remembered, with trial chambers, there are some things that have, like, you can get, like, a trident from them, and, like, there's one trial key, I think, per chamber. Can I get a trident? I haven't tested that in this. I don't know if is it dependent on the seed? Or is it randomly generated every time? Oh, maybe I can get a trident. I have to see if I can get a trident. But first I need to make a box to put all of my axes in. I know I'm making a mess. I said I wouldn't do this, but it's happening anyway. We just need to accept that this is who I am. I wish I could be a better person, but alas, I am not right now. I should take one of these actually with me in case I need to chop anything. I should take the sword with me because reasons. I should just make a stack of torches close enough, and then I should put the rest of this away. I will take a stack of wood. Wait, no, I should trade with the Fletchers. Unless none of them are agreeable to trading. Okay, you have been reset. Okay, get the XP. Drop off all but one stack of wood. Do I take this bucket with me? I mean, it wouldn't hurt if I got lava. It really wouldn't hurt if I got lava. There are horses over there. And they look a little more fancy than the plain white horses. Do I have saddle? I have saddle. I'm gonna see if those horses are worth having, and if not, I will get leather for bundles for my trip. I hate the fact that we can't craft cobweb into 9-string. It's like, oh, you can't do this on Java, so we have to change it to the way it is in Java. Heaven forbid we take a feature from Bedrock and put it into Java instead. Okay, maybe that's a little harsh, but, like, I don't understand. It was a good feature to get 9-string from a cobweb. It made finding a mine shaft just that much more exciting, because every cobweb was 9-string. Okay. At some point, I'm going to have to stop seeing if the new horses are any good and actually go to the ancient city, but, like, it's not gonna hurt if I have more bundles, because that's gonna make it better to pick up the loot, and oh my, this horse is speedy. Oh, this horse is speedy. Oh, please have a good jump. That is not terrible. Okay, I don't think it's quite... It is a 3-blocker. Okay, you know what? 3 blocks isn't great. It's not the best, but, like, it's also not the worst. I can work with 3-block jump. Yes, I know, this is becoming very cramped. This is becoming cramped, but you know what? That is a problem for the future. I have to see if that other horse didn't despawn. I did not think about that part. If that horse despawned, it's okay. It despawned. That's fine. I guess it's now time for me to go over to the ancient city. It's 570 to 10. I feel like it's not worth taking Hannah with me just because I don't know how I'm gonna get back on because of how rough this terrain is. So I think I just walk there. Maybe I should have waited to go for it to be morning so that I would have daylight to work with, but it's fine. I'm pretty sure that these coordinates... Because, like, the coordinates I showed in the video for getting to the ancient city were, like, in the edge of the snowy area, but I think this should be outside of that. I actually went too far. Okay, 570... 570 in this direction. And now it's 210. Yeah, that wasn't super far. Okay, 570. Oh, right here by this tree. That's, very handy. I did not bring ladders. Well, it's not far. I'll just walk back. It's not the end of the world. I should have am I even on the map? I am on the map. Okay. We're back at the part where I should kind of have the map on me. 'Cause it is kinda useful for navigating between spots. If I was intelligent, I would probably make some manner of roadway. But that would mean I'm making infrastructure, and that requires effort. This isn't that far. It's fine. That is some ladders. That is a crafting table. Actually, I should go ahead and convert the rest of these sticks into ladders. And while I'm at it, maybe I just make a stack of ladders. As soon as I get to a nice multiple of 9, which it's occurred to me I might not. There we go. Why do I have this paper? I do not need this paper. I do need a full stack of wood, just in case, while I'm down there. Okay, now I can go on my adventure, find all kinds of interesting goodies in the trial chamber and the ancient city. Oh, there's just a pit. Okay, that's cool. I need to make sure I don't fall into those. If I was intelligent, again, I probably should have done this in the daytime. That would have been an intelligent decision. I think I see my torchlight, though. So we're not far from where we need to be, which is incredibly fortuitous. Oh, hey, would you like to give me some more leather? I don't have string, but maybe I will get string. Maybe I'll get string down there. Okay, well, I can at least shove this in the bag. And we make our way down. Coal? Well, I might as well pick it up. I might as well. 'Cause I have fortune now. Okay, I'll just, fill this in for the sake of now I don't have to think about it. Continuing on. Right, I forgot to crouch on the ladder. I need to do that to avoid any catastrophes. Because I do not know if there are any deadly pits on the way down. Because there very well could be. Copper. I didn't even make a copper golem. I was going to do that, and then I completely forgot. I don't have a pumpkin anyway. Why am I worrying about this? I don't have a pumpkin to make a little dude. I need to find pumpkins. I literally made that whole speech about how, oh, it's a new update, and then I immediately proceeded to not... okay. That was not intelligent. I don't know why I did that. I dug directly under me. That's the exact thing I was trying to avoid. But, is there anything here? Anything interesting? Anything enticing? Has copper always been this extremely abundant, or did they update it to make it more likely to find it? Because it just seems like a lot of copper. Like, I'm not complaining, because I like copper. It's a useful block. But, like, there just seems to be a lot of it. I mean, we're not far from the ideal Y value, so that's probably why I'm seeing so much. But, anyway. Okay, this last bit. And then I'll continue on. You know, I could just bring this down. And then I have a way to get to this cave, should I ever desire to do that again. I don't know why I would, but, like, it's an option. And I do like having options. I just want to see if there's anything of note down here. I suspect the answer... There's dripstone. Okay, that's cool. I like dripstone. That might be why there's so much copper, actually. Because I thought I remembered that is a thing where, like, you're supposed to find copper veins. Oh, this is gravel. You know what? I think I go back. This is too much. This is too much. I will consider that for another day. I'm just gonna go back. Well, I'm gonna grab this copper, because I see it. Oh, this doesn't end. I'm gonna be here forever. All because of my greed. I mean, I have this mending pickaxe. What am I doing if I'm not using it? And, like, this just means now that I'll have so much copper, and so if I want to build with copper, I'm not going to be restricted by resources. Because earlier when I was making my eye blossom tower, I had to keep going back down to the mine to get more copper, and now I won't need to do that because I will have the copper that I need. Okay, and with that we've used up all of that first bit of ladder, so now we're on to the second. Well, I mean, the first one wasn't a full stack, but it was like most of a stack. I guess I don't need I don't need this in my offhand. I'm not traveling. But anyway, on to the second stack of ladders. I hope we have enough. I think we should have enough. More copper. I don't know if the fact that the granite is here is incidental or if that means this is a copper vein. Are copper veins real, or did I make that up in my brain? Because I thought just as there's iron veins, there's supposed to be copper veins. Because now that I think about it, I don't know that I've seen... Have I seen a raw copper block before? And I don't know if I have. Okay, Why is the fortune not fortuning the iron? Shouldn't I be... I should be getting more... I should be getting more than one per iron. Is fortune not working in this latest update, or does RNG just hate me specifically? Because, like, it is possible that RNG hates me specifically, because this would not be the first time I have been shown evidence of that. But it just seems real strange. Just seems real strange. Oh my, I need to compact some of these mineral blocks. Yeah, I need to focus. This might be a copper vein, but I need to focus. I need to focus. I'm already like almost an hour into recording, and we haven't even made it to the trial chamber. This is ridiculous. And again, there's more copper. They know I can't resist. They know I can't resist. I need it. I see that it's there, and I feel compelled to mine. It's everywhere. This must be... Okay. This just seems like a lot. Okay, copper veins are real. I wasn't imagining it. They're real. They're real, and they're just... Oh, they're so beautiful. Oh, they're so beautiful. No, I have to stop. Okay, I have to stop. I have to stop myself, or I'm not going to stop. Let's focus. Let's focus. I need to focus. I need to get to the trial chamber. I need to get to the trial chamber. I need to at least get to the trial chamber. That is the goal. I need to just get to the trial chamber so I can at least say that I've done something. And of course there's gravel. Of course. Why wouldn't there be gravel? And there's tough. Lapis. I want... Right, I forgot. The gravel. Evil gravel. Gravel that I hate and despise with every fiber of my being. I mean, the good news is that the fortune seems to be working with the lapis. So that's a positive development, I guess. Boy, have I picked up a lot of stuff just in the process of digging. We're there. We're here. We're actually here. Oh, we're here. Oh, we're here. We're here. Oh, I'm so excited. Oh, this is wonderful. Okay, I need to figure out how get down do I? Because this is not... Unless this is the wall. Is this the wall? I don't know where in relation to the rest of the structure we are. Okay. Alright, we're in the wall! Perfect! This is the perfect spot to get down, I guess. Do you have anything in you? Arrows. I don't necessarily need that, but, very cool. I I think we just make our exit here. Doot, doot, doot. And there. Let's just have that there. And then it's time to look for goodies. We made it in to the trial chamber. We're alive. What is that up there? Is it? Okay, that must be copper grating, and it's just something showing through that looks strange. I'm trying to figure out what that is. But, okay, time to walk around and look. Free water buckets. I forgot that water buckets are a thing that are here. There's nothing, like, up there that's particularly valuable, is there? No, not unless I just want the blocks, but I can make those at home. There are candles. I can make candles. I don't have a key. Those are snowballs. I could use those, in theory, because I did not bring any with me, I don't think, which is not ideal. I guess this is as good a place as any to ditch all of the blocks I don't really need. And if I later decide that I do need them, I just know that they're in here. Actually, no, I wasted a snowball. Okay. You know what? That's what I should do. I should... there is a barrel right here. I should just stick all of the stuff that I do not think I will want all that much, but I am still afraid to throw away, because I'm always afraid to throw away stuff. I'll put that in there. I mean, it's free. It's a free hopper. That's just free iron. Why would I not take the free iron? Okay, I have to figure out how on earth you're meant to get out of this room and into the rest of the chamber. Because I'm not super familiar with how these places are laid out. Okay, I'm up on top of here. Yeah, I don't think the barrels ever have anything in them, which is not a lot of fun. More snowballs. I will take those snowballs. I can give them to Hannah. Free hopper. I did not grab the other hopper, did I? Of course, I literally say how great it is and then I don't pick it up. Brilliant. Genius. There is a vault. I need a vault key. I do not have a vault key. Okay, looks like the rest of the structure is that-a-way. Fire charges! I can put those in fireworks! This is a wonderful place to be. This is just the best place to be. And I will deposit these blocks here. And I will take you. Okay, I have to make sure I don't get lost. I guess I'll hang a right. Is there like a way to get down? There must be a way to get down somewhere. I just don't know where that way is. Ooh, fancy pot. Anything in here? A pickaxe. And tough. I will pass. As, intriguing as that option is. Gotta say, the, lanterns look very interesting through the, waterlogged sections. I do wonder if there's anything... This is not where I came out of. This is a completely different room. Oh, interesting. Okay, well, I need to take this. And I guess we look for items of interest. Lingering potions of healing. I have no way to normally get this. They don't stack. Right. I don't know why I thought they would stack. Was that like a I'm trying to remember if that was like a thing that was discussed as a potential thing for stuff to do, but it just never came to fruition. I thought for some reason potions were eventually going to stack, but I guess that's not a thing. I must have imagined that. Must have made it up. Okay, this is the exit, so I will put the water here. And now I can descend safely. And I can now stack this with the other buckets. Oh. Is this powdered snow? It's powdered snow! That's why it's so terrible. And I don't have leather boots. I do have water. Splash potion of poison. Again, these are all very intriguing potions that I would not normally be able to obtain, but I'm having trouble discerning their utility for me at this present juncture. The fire charges can absolutely be used. They are always useful and always appreciated. I've checked everything of note in here. I do not possess a key of any kind because I still have not found a key. But I will continue my search. How do I indicate that I've already been here? That granite block. Granite block indicates I've been there. I guess now it's time to descend one of these ladders, or ascend. I could ascend. Yeah. Is this supposed to be something and this just got, like, mangled? I think this got mangled. That or it's supposed to be like that. I don't know. You know, I think this might be to the floor below. That's another door to nowhere. Okay, is there like a separate way to get over to those other things? Or is that just not... Yeah, nope, I cannot make that jump. You know what? Those appear to be decorative. Okay, so I'm not sure why that's like that. I thought for sure that meant there would be doors. But I guess that's not what that means. I guess I go down and see if there's anything in here. Ooh. That is just sharpness. I don't think... It's not super helpful right now. There is scaffolding. I don't know what I'll use it for, but it's nice to have since I don't know where I can get bamboo right now. Is this... I don't remember seeing this before. That's just one block of water. Is this supposed to be blocked off the way that is? I have questions, but I don't know that it's even possible to get answers at this point. Ooh, what are you? I don't have to find a geode! Yo, iron? Okay. I will gladly take these. Oh, that's wonderful. Oh, that's amazing. Oh, that was a wonderful find. Very nice. Very, very, very nice. That was extremely worthwhile. Ooh, another hopper. What do we have here? We have many confusing... This architecture is just so confusing. I assume that it's confusing on purpose. I hope it's confusing on purpose. More water bucket. Again, that is free iron. Fire charge. More potions I have no need for, but are still very interesting. Another hopper. One of these days, these barrels is going to have something in it, and I'm not going to check. And I'm going to miss out on some incredibly cool stuff because of it. There's another vault. Oh, that's right, you can get special armor trims. I have a half stack of fire charges. Do you know how many cool fireworks I can make with this? I mean, I don't have an excess amount of, like, sugarcane and stuff, but, like, I could get sugarcane. I could get more paper stuff. Or even more fire charges. I don't know how I missed these ones. That's 44. I'm gonna have, like, a stack of fire charges before I leave this place. Not that I'm complaining, I'm just surprised. Okay, I need to see what's in this top one, if it's anything interesting and exciting. Even more fire charges. How do I get back up? I know there's a stairwell somewhere. I could just find the stairwell. Please. No. There's the stairs. Okay. Alright, I'm back here. I came from there. So I don't know that there's anything further in this direction to explore. Because I think this is it. Yeah, I was already here. Okay. Alright, so now it's time to go the other way, I guess. And see if I can find anything interesting past the, I don't know what the correct term for this is, but I guess I'm just going to call it the aquarium because of all the water. Anything interesting? There are beds. I guess it wouldn't hurt for me to set my spawn. Okay, so I came from this direction. I go up this direction and this way. Okay, right, this is the nothing door. And I don't know that I can I make that jump? It's 3 blocks. I should be able to make that jump. I made the jump. This jump was not worth it because there is nothing here. Why? Why is this the way that it is? At least I learned something. Wasn't a super valuable something, but I learned it. Chest. Oh, so many emeralds. Emerald block. Can I check out the stuff? Ooh, on this level. Okay. Another emerald. I have a key. I have a key. Okay, if I can find if there is a vault that will give me a trident, I might actually be able to get a trident in peaceful mode. That would be extremely cool if I could do that. I would be so excited if that was a thing that I could do. Okay, I think I've explored everything on this level, so now it's time to descend. Okay, more pots. Hello? Ooh. Protection 2. That's not bad. That's not bad at all, because I don't have anything on my gold chest plate, so, I mean, it still doesn't look quite as cool, but it is enchanted. Do I not have the glint? Does the glint not show up in Vibrant Visuals? Is that what's going on? Let me see. This might be an accessibility thing. Okay, I can't tell. I don't see... I mean, that definitely says Protection 2. I don't know. I don't know what to make of that. But, it's interesting, I guess. Well, I think that was probably still worth coming down all these, spiral stairs. It was interesting, if nothing else. Potted plants with sticks. I'm tempted, but I don't have a home to put my dead plants in. So, that could be a future activity. Honeycomb. I don't have that. I'll take that. I mean, I know there's like a bee's nest super close to the village, but like I don't have the infrastructure for farming bees in place just yet. What on earth is this room? All these stairs, and for what? This didn't even go anywhere interesting. Okay, how am I meant to get up there? Very serious question. I guess I just am supposed to place a block. But there's stuff over there. That's a vault. Is this anything interesting? Is this anything interesting in here? Does not appear to be what I'm looking for. which, like, is fine. I can't expect to get everything I want, but I would like, if it is indeed possible for me to get a Trident in peaceful mode, I would really like for that to happen. I just think that would be extremely cool if I could do that. That's a disc. I think the answer on that front is a big ol' no. I guess now I backtrack and find point where we split off. Oh wait. There's these. How did I miss this? Must not have checked both sides. Because that's... yeah, that's where I went down. The spiral staircase, so I just must not have checked this side of the thing. Did I check this bottom bit to make sure there's nothing interesting or enticing? Go back up. And now, over here, I can check out this side, which is the exact same up there. So I guess it's this way. Another hopper. Does this have a trident, maybe? No. I'm not seeing it. What about you? I mean, I feel like it's probably written into the location of the item. So if I don't see a trident... like, because it looks like there's a lot of similarity in the items being offered, and I don't know if that's just because those items are super, like, common in the loot table. Is there more to explore here? Is there, like, a correct way to go upward? Guess we do this. I literally have over a stack of fire charges. That is how many fire charges I have been able to get through this. Man, I didn't know that the trial chamber would be so good for getting firework materials. If I'd known that, I would have came here sooner. Eggs. More snowballs for Hannah. Oh, do you have anything I desire? That was a trident. That was absolutely a trident. Oh, man. Okay. Oh, man. Okay. Okay. This one actually offers a trident. I did see that, right? I guess. Okay. Because, like, here's the thing, is I'm pretty sure that I only get one of these per structure. Oh, please. If you do this for me, if you give me this, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Actually, no, I don't want it to be a thing where I get the thing that I'm looking for and then I immediately lose it because I don't have inventory space. So I need to consolidate real quick. I need to dump out the water. I'll just waterlog this and I'll put the other water here. You know what? I think this is good enough. It should not give me more than 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Should not give me more than 9 unique items. Please give me a trident. Please, please. Please, please, please give me a trident, because as far as I know, this is my only opportunity to get a trident in peaceful mode. I will be so happy if you give me a trident. Please. Please. No! What am I gonna do with a power 2 bow? But you had a trident in you. You had a trident in you. Why would you betray me like this? Well, I mean, it's a diamond. And a power 2 bow that I'll never have a reason to use because I can't even get to the end. It's fine. It's fine. Sure, this has been disappointing, but that's right. This is only stop 1 of our journey. Stop 2 is the ancient city, and I know the ancient city The Ancient City should have really good stuff in it. In fact, you know what? The Ancient City's probably gonna have just the most wonderful loot possible. I just know it. I just know it. How do I leave? Do I remember how to leave? This is the place I think I need to be. Yeah. Is that... And I missed. I missed my jump by a block. I should have been able to make that jump. I should have been able to make that jump. I don't know why I was unable to make that jump. But that's fine. It's fine. I mean, it hasn't been... Even though I'm disappointed about not getting a trident, this hasn't been a bust, because I got some cool stuff. I have over a stack of fire charges. That by itself is a lot, because I'm going to make so many cool fireworks with this. So many. But, I think going to the Ancient City is going to have to be an activity for another day. So, until next time, take care.